The Nintendo Switch is officially an old fart now. It is basically 7 years old, and with that, it's time for a new console. But what is the next console going to be? What is Nintendo's next best and greatest thing to drop? What is up, you guys? Welcome to The Collective. My name is Furman, and in this video we are obviously talking about the Nintendo Switch 2, Switch Pro, whatever you want to call it, the Nintendo Next Gen console. But before we get started, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content just like this. Seriously guys, it does make a difference, and I am eternally grateful for every single one of you guys that have been subbing and that are going to. I appreciate you guys. The rumors are going crazy and they are going insane, and it's something that I honestly have been thinking a lot about because I love the Nintendo Switch. I mean, it has been an amazing console and we have just gotten a massive library of video games. But one of the biggest problems with the Nintendo Switch is the fact that it was sorely underpowered. I mean, since day one, it has been basically underpowered. So, before we talk about all the rumors and stuff, I'm going to tell you guys what I am hoping for. What I want Nintendo to do, which they probably won't do. One, I want them to keep the OLED screen, but I'd like them to bump it up to like 90 to 120 hertz, something like that, so that we can get some nice, sweet, crispy, smooth motion and all that good stuff. And obviously, I'd like it to be 1080p with the ability to kind of make things look a little bit nicer, a little more premium than normal. And I'm just talking about undocked, by the way. Docked, I'd like for them to put some type of like DLSS and all that kind of stuff into the dock, because that would be amazing. I mean, most people have 4K displays already, so I don't understand why Nintendo wouldn't do that, but that's just one thing that I want. And obviously with that, we also want a better battery life, because the battery life is pretty good. But honestly, with the way tech is going and everything, I think it definitely needs a bigger battery so that it can keep up with the demands and give us a little extra battery life too. Not just meat so that it's kind of the same. We don't want that. And honestly, the third thing that I want is I want it to be fully like backwards compatible with the Nintendo Switch. And I know this is probably going to be a hard thing to ask for Nintendo to do, but it is the time for them to do that. I don't want them to just build a completely new eShop and just a completely new style of games, or go back to discs or whatever, or make it a different cartridge size. I don't want none of that stuff. I want to be able to play my old Nintendo Switch games on the new Switch, or whatever they're gonna call it. Alright, now let's talk about the rumors. The first one that I saw that is kind of crazy is that they were talking about removing the OLED screen. Now, obviously, that's why I started with that, because that just sounds insane to me. Like, I understand that, OLED screens are expensive and all that, but if you are not going to give us something that's either equally as good or better, then I don't understand why they would do that. And when it comes to LCD screens, like if Nintendo's gonna go the cheap route and just do a basic LCD screen, that makes no sense to me. Like, if you're gonna do LCD, at least do like micro LED, because that is honestly one of the techs that is, in my opinion, just slightly better than OLED. Because of the local dimming zones and all that stuff, you're able to get pretty close to like black, like pitch black. And on top of that, you have that extra peak brightness. So like, it just makes everything look so much better. So that's one thing that I'd like to see them do, and that is obviously one of the rumors. And yeah, that was really baffling to me when they mentioned LCD. That was really confusing. Now, when it comes to the release date, which is one of the other rumors, this has always been a point of contention. I mean, oh my goodness. There is people, I don't know if this is 100% confirmed, but there's a lot of people that truly believe that the Nintendo Switch OLED was supposed to be the next gen bump. But because of the fact that, you know, the pandemic happened and then we had the chip shortage and all these kind of things, they just weren't able to do it. So they just decided to like wrap up, hey, just put together what you got and ship it. And that was the Nintendo Switch OLED. Now, I don't know if that's true. If it is, that's kind of depressing because the Switch OLED is pretty amazing. But I mean, if it was spec-wise way better, then that would have been revolutionary. That would have been a game changer. And that was back in 2021, by the way. So yeah, the way people have been talking, it looks like they were thinking the Nintendo Switch was going to be dropping this year, but apparently that is not the case anymore. Well, Nintendo Switch 2. It looks like the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be dropping in Q1 of 2025. And you know, I also think that is really interesting because I don't know if you guys remember, the Nintendo Switch came out in March. And technically that's Q1, so I think that'll work. I think that makes a lot of sense. They had the press conference that happened in January where they showcased everything that the Nintendo Switch was going to offer and was going to do. And then it was, you know, the next month after February was the month where we were just freaking grinding our teeth down because we wanted to get our hands on the Switch so badly. And then March, it came out on March and we were able to play addictively and not put the Switch down for days. But yeah, I do think that this is really cool, and it also coincides with that new Pokemon game that's coming out, you know, the new Legends game, ZX or ZA, whatever it's called, which, you know, I think it's going to be pretty good. I think it's pretty safe to say that it's going to be awesome. So yeah, I think that would be amazing. And you know, while you're at it, if you want to add launch day titles, there's a couple of Zelda games that are stuck on the Wii U that demand your presence, Nintendo. Yeah, that's right. I'm using every video to talk about Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. And last but not least, this isn't really a rumor, but honestly, I think it's something that needs to be addressed. The Nintendo Switch shipped with bad controllers, okay? The Joycons suck. They are horrible controllers. If you have small hands or if you're a child, you know, I think those controllers are okay. But these controllers are prone to drift. That's why whenever I play with my Switches, I am extremely gentle with them. Like super gentle. So that none of that stuff happens. Like we don't have time for that nonsense. We're good when it comes to that. But yeah, honestly, they even had a lawsuit. And that's when they started doing the repairs for the Joy-Con sticks and all that. So yeah, I think it's time, Nintendo. I think it is time to ship the new Nintendo Switch 2. I'm just adding names to it at this point. But to ship the Nintendo Switch 2 with proper working controllers. Now, there's a bunch of companies that have already made sticks that, you know, almost eliminated the whole drift situation. I'm pretty sure they like completely eliminated it. And it is Hall effect sticks, and they work really good. They're like magnetic. I don't really get the tech, but all I know is that it works. It does the job and it doesn't drift, and that is something that we desperately need. So that's something that I would love to see Nintendo do. In conclusion, I do say this to say that I am super excited to see what is to come in the future. Maybe we can get a little more of a spotlight or something when Jeff Keighley starts the Summer Game Fest, you know, RIP E3. But yeah, hopefully we get some more information on this, some like confirmed official information from Nintendo, because we're all kind of desperate to see what's going to happen. And obviously it's going to be super fun because, you know, we're going to have a brand new console and I will be able to be there day one talking about it on this channel. So yeah, I'm going to try my best to get it early, get it, you know, as fast as I can, so that we can talk about it, so that we can see the ups and downs and what's amazing and what sucks, which hopefully nothing sucks. But yeah, I've been thinking 2024 has been pretty slow when it comes to games. I mean, it's been really good, but I'm talking about Nintendo speaking. Like, there hasn't been anything that's like, wow, you know, just insanely good. Except, you know, we're gonna get Paper Mario next month, which is gonna be amazing. And then Luigi's Mansion 2 in June. So yeah, it's been really slow. So I'm excited to see what Nintendo's cooking. Right guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And as always guys, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content just like this. And we will see you guys on the next video. Peace. Go ahead and when you ship that Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD, go ahead and give us a limited edition. Switch to. Yeah. Give us a limited edition. Switch to Zelda themed launch.